Hello everybody and welcome. My name is Kiara Helen and today I'm going to be guiding you through my newest series, Going Deeper. Now this series is going to focus on going deeper in terms of flexibility. Now this is going to get into the hips, into the hamstrings, all the low body, the quads, the glutes. You're going to feel super stretched out by the end of this. You're going to love the way that your body feels. On top of that, we will be working flexibility skills to help you to get to your goal pose. So maybe you want to learn how to do splits. Maybe you're like, I want to deepen my back bend. This is the series for you. So without that being said, this is more of an all levels, but as always, when we go through our practice, I want you to be very aware of your body, honoring your body as we go, making sure that you're not pushing yourself too hard. You need to make sure that you're doing things in a way that is going to accommodate your body while also giving you a challenge, all right? So that being said, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell, and let's get started. So you might notice that my hammock is extremely low today, and that's what you want. My hammock is, if you push it down, it should be about a foot to 2 feet off of the ground. I rigged it this way on purpose because we are going to be doing a lot of floor work today. We're not really going to be going upside down in the typical sets. So what we're going to do is we're going to start by coming upside down. You're going to take the hammock by your sacrum. You can come up a little bit taller. We're going to find ourselves in our egg pose to begin. If you're not sure how to do egg pose, I'll leave it up top or down in the description both below. We're going to bend into our knees. Find ourselves underneath our hammocks rigging points. Hold on one second. So we're coming underneath our hammocks rigging points, and we're gonna bring ourselves into egg pose. We're gonna wrap our legs around, and this part is really important. We're gonna just gently and slowly slide ourselves down. The shoulder blades should be kind of touching. We're just gonna kind of relax here for a second and shimmy the legs from side to side. Now this pose might seem a little wonky, but it's really great for your low back. It's great for your stomach. It's really awesome for your abs. So we're finding this little gentle swivel from side to side. And if you like, you can utilize some abdominal toning here. You can start to pull into the belly to really feel that sort of bringing everything up. I like to do that sometimes. Right? So from here, we're going to keep our right leg onto the hammock. We're going to take our left leg off and point it nice and long, just holding here for a second. While keeping the hips nice and activated, I'm going to start to rotate and start to point those toes. I'm going to hold here, allowing that activation to really take over the legs. I'm just going to let it get heavy. And if it starts to drop down, we're really going to feel that stretch in our kind of like psoas region, that hip flexor, right? And then I'm going to bend into the knee. I'm going to grab the foot and bring it in. Hold. If you're not able to bring it in, take it wide or just be here. It's up to you. And try to keep the knee pointing in front of you. If you're too far out to the side, you're not really doing too much. Okay, good. Release it, point, squeeze, start to rotate it, leg bends right back onto the fabric. Good. Your left leg is going to come off, point it, point those toes, let it be heavy, and then we're just going to rotate it. You should not be on your neck here. You should be on the shoulder blades. Good. Keep that point, and then just let it get heavy. We're super activated in the core and the low back, so this does not all fall into the low back. We're allowing our psoas muscle to stretch. We're going to bend into the knee when we're ready. Capture it. Remember, ooh, that one's a little tighter. And bring it here, wherever you feel comfortable. Good. Extend the leg. Start to rotate open, external rotation of that leg, and recapture it onto the fabric. Okay, you're gonna reach up in between your thighs, like so. You're gonna unlock the legs nice and wide, and then you're gonna chin to your chest. You're gonna look towards your navel. You're gonna pull yourself up, knees in, and then drop yourself down. Hammock comes to your back spine, into your relaxed wrap. Take a second here to just decompress. All right, so we're gonna tuck the legs underneath us. We're gonna sit in hero's pose. Now, if hero's pose is not accessible to you, the knees are screaming at you, you can come up a little higher and find it here in a camel pose, okay? I'll show you the modification first. So if you're in camel, you're gonna reach up, hold up, press the hips forward. What I don't wanna see is that booty popping back and then you're going back. I want the hips to push forward. Seat pushes forward. And if you're not sure what that means or that feels like, you take your hands behind your seat, push your butt forward, and find this here, okay? Otherwise, we're here. If you're down here, you're gonna lean back. Open up through those arms. Super active here. And then add a little additional weight to your hands. We're actively pushing our hands down towards the ground, working with gravity to get a deeper stretch. Good. And then bring yourself back up. From here, you're going to release that. You're going to bring your left leg onto the hammock. And we're going to press everything forward. Now, you might really feel this in your hip, right? It's really easy to kind of just dump into the right hip when you're in this sort of lunge pose. Now, what I want you to think about is squeezing into your hip socket and finding that stretch all the way up the psoas muscle, that abdominal muscle. A little deeper, you might feel a little bit more of a stretch here. Good. Nice. Hold on to the fabric, pop the back leg off, bring it in, keep those hips pressing down. As much or as little as you can get here. Good. Release it. All right, we are just gonna put that at the calf ankle, the cankle, and then we're just gonna do like little seesaw motions. So holding on, seesawing forward and back. Forward and back. Good. We're gonna stay up on the knee next time. We're gonna come forward, back up, forward, and back up, forward, and back up. Now you can stay with those, or if you want a little bit more, you can lean forward into that split. You can take the hands down, take the head down, or you can stay up here and find that split. Something to remember is that you want to stay with the hips tracking in line with one another. So here is a really great place to be. If you find yourself out here, you're not stretching right, just try to think scissors when you stretch into your splits. We're tracking through the legs, not like this. No wonky scissors, please. Wonky scissors don't cut as well. Wonky splits are not as safe, okay? So this is awesome for our over splits, and you'll really feel a lot of sensation here. If you want a little bit more, you can create a little bit of a bounce. Good. And then bring it on up. Good. We're gonna drop down. Bring the leg down. We're gonna go into a V. Wide, wide, wide. As comfortable for your body, right? You don't wanna do something that's not gonna be comfortable for you. Flexing both feet, we're gonna take the hands onto the elbows and we're gonna start to move forward. Either that, or you can take the hands down to brace. Now this is great because you're gonna be adding a lot of weight onto the inner thigh. So this is gonna help you to go a little bit deeper. This might even bring you a little deeper than from here. So if you can just keep that little baby bit of a hover while you're doing this, you might be able to get a little bit deeper, right? And feel free, as before, you can come up, you can come down to start to get everything kind of moving. If you feel this in your inner knee, any uncomfortability there, please do not continue. Ease off a little bit and revisit it. You do not want to be stretching the inner knee. And everything is super active, right? Let's see if we can bring the hands out to the side and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it on up. Nice work. Hand is coming over, and we're stretching away from the hammock. Good. Switch. Now we're coming towards the hammock. And all the way up. Release the leg. Bend into the knee. Take a second here. Good. A little shake out. That was a very, very big stretch, okay? We're gonna go to the opposite side. So, right leg, right ankle. Let's do it. We're going to do those little seesaws, coming forward and back. Forward and back. Remembering our scissor, right? Nice and strong scissor. Good. Slide and push. Coming on up. Slide, push. And up again. Down. Up. One last one. Now you can stay with that if you like, or find the split. This side is much tighter for me. Thinking about elongating my muscles here and stretching the belly of the muscle. So not just one insertion point, like at the back of the knee or the back of the sit bone, we're stretching the middle of the muscle. So when we think about that nice even distribution, we're trying to kind of spread it out. So we're finding that really lovely. And because this hip is much more open than this hamstring, I like to come up onto the ball of the back foot to make sure that everything stays in line. A couple more seconds here. Good. Coming on up. Okay. And we are going to take the leg down. Opening with the knees. And we're going to take the hands here together, touching the elbows. Feet are flexed. You're in a comfortable V. We're going to lean forward. We're breathing the entire time. Just kind of experiencing the body. As we can come up and down here. really beginning to notice all those muscle fibers elongating. You have muscle fibers that have sarcomeres. The sarcomeres are those little things that kind of pull and create the tightness in the muscle. So they're really cool. Good. And if you like, you can take the hands out to the side. Let's hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it on up. Nice work. Hand touches the opposite leg. Let's push over. Good. And we'll go all the way around. Nice. And back up. Final stretch is going to be in our glutes. We're going to stand up for this one. Well, not stand up. Knee up. Kneel. That's the word. We're going to kneel for this one. Hey. You're going to take your left leg in. You're going to capture the calf ankle once more. Bend into the knee. Like you're kind of in a pigeon pose. Now, this should not hurt your knee. If this hurts your knee, you can find your very casual pigeon on the ground. We're going to hold on to the hammock and hold on to the ankle and press everything forward. Good. If you want, you can lean forward slightly. You can bring your hands down as well. Just watch out for the hammock in your neck. I like to take the hand to the inside so that kind of both of my hands are kind of corralled by the leg, and hold here. Flex that foot. Good. Let the glutes sink into this a little bit more. Nice. And then bring it up. Good. Release it. That is a lovely glute stretch. I have such a hard time getting into my glutes. I don't know if it's because my glutes are just that tight, or I have other muscles that are really long, so those muscles take over. So we're going to take the hammock to the calf ankle on the right side this time. Holding on, flexing the feet, pressing the hips forward. This is really great for getting into the glutes. Okay. And if you like, you can take the hands down, get a little bit lower. And same thing, hips are tracking here, right? We're not like bending the knee out to the side, that's what I mean. The knee is still staying in, like we're in a split in the back leg. Flex the foot. Good. And release it. Wow, friends. We really did it. My legs feel super long now. I'm loving that. That is really happy. So let's take a deep breath. Take the arms up. Exhale all the way to the heart. I love and respect myself. I love and respect my earth. I treat others with respect and love. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope that you're feeling really, really stretchy and that you like this one. If you like the Going Deeper series, please let me know in the comments below. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, and I'll see you in the next one, folks. Take care.